This is
Mm-hmm.
1809 system.
Acha, acha. Okay, okay,
If you can check, this is 1809. Okay.
okay, okay,
So the transaction code is LTMC. LTMC.
okay,
It will redirect to the NetWeaver site.
okay.
Enter your user ID and password. Now you are at the data migration cockpit. This is called as migrate your data migration cockpit. Okay, so now here you can see that since this is the test server, so multiple users have been created their own projects, and this project can be created as per the need. Like if you are migrating for a specific country or legal entity, or it's a rollout or phase wise, so that it can be identified. It at later point of time, if you want to figure out that what was my previous project into which I migrated my data. So these are the multiple projects created by different users. So I will start from scratch. First is create. Click on the create button. It will ask you to give some name. Okay, data migration demo. Okay, so there are two options. One is transaction data from file. Another one is transaction data from a staging table. Staging table is something which basis needs to create some linkage in between the two systems. One is legacy system, another one is your as for HANA system. So if that linkage, some settings are required, that is to be done by basis guys. If that is to be done, then you have to click on this. So once you click this, it will give you the connection name, data connection name you have to enter over here. Otherwise, flat file, if you want to upload like the Excel file or XML file, then you will have to use this. So I'm using this because right now it is not available. Just press create. So now you see I am in the project which is migration project demo, data migration demo, and by default it is the standard objects or settings that has been copied in the system, like activity price, activity type, bank account, batch, if any, unique to material level, plant level, cache memo record, characteristics. So many objects has been created from or been copied from the standard SAP. So almost everything is available here. So previously in 1709 version, GL master data was not available. Now they have included the GL master also in the 1809. I'll explain you. You see this GL account. So now suppose if you want to upload any of the objects, let's say cost center, yeah, click on this. It will give you some warning message. Click on OK. So now here this gives you a blank space. What you need to do first, you have to download the template. Okay, prior to that, what even in the template itself you will get the help also, but if you want to get the help previous to downloading the template, you can download it from here. The help is there, like for the cost center, this is the help documentation, and the depending migration object is also mentioned, like what is required prior to this. Prior to cost center, profit center is mandatory to have. Prior to uploading the class, characteristics are required. Batch characteristics are required. Activity price, activity types are required. So depending migration object, it has mentioned over here itself. So if you go to the documentation, it will give you that what it is for. Conversion object, SIF, COSTL master, cost center, purpose, business object component area, business object type, master data, business object definition, and organization unit. So these documentation you can go through and subsequently you can start your migration. So this is kind of help. Okay. Even the following processes, activities, how to validate your data in the system, KS03. You can go and check using the transaction code KS03 and find out that your data has been uploaded. So let's go back in the cost center and first click on the download template. Yeah, do you want to open or save en cost center.xml? So it will get downloaded in the form of XML. So let's save it on the desktop. Save as. Save. The download has been completed. Now what you need to do, you have to prepare your data. So for that, minimize this. So if you see here, cost center XML file is open. You open it in the Excel. Open with open with other programs. Microsoft Office. Not this. Otherwise, what we can do, I'm not sure where the office is, Excel is stored. So what we can do, cancel, open Excel, just open Excel. And from here you can open, add a place, computer, browse, desktop, this one, open. Here you will find multiple tabs. So first is make enable editing. First is introduction. What is this sheet for? So all the information you can get over here, like overview and field list sheet. And then field list is the field name, its description, its type, length, what it should be. So it's mentioned over here. So length is important, type is also important. And now this is the record sheet. There you can enter your information. Say for an example, I will populate this for 2 or 3 records, and then we will see how to upload it. So I'll, for the reference purpose, I will go to the system S03. Controlling area is 1616. Okay. CC01. Okay, so this is one of the cost center I created manually. So right now you see 2 cost centers are there in the system. CCPSM CC001. Okay. So let's go and populate. 1616 is my controlling area. Cost center CC002. This is one. Valid from date. Valid from date should be in the format of what? That we can valid from date. It is in the format of. So what is your system acceptance? System is accepting DD YY. So I'll select this one from 1/1/2018 until 31st 2000. Valid from this date and valid to 31/12/1999. Language in which, so language is text. Cost center name, I'll exclude the language, it is not the mandatory, but this is the mandatory. Cost center name CC002. Description, cost center 2. User responsible, person responsible. So person responsible is CC cost center 2 manager. Department cost center category is important, so it's a single digit, so W. We can place, let's say sales, V. Just example, for the example purpose, V. And hierarchy area is this one. Company code 1616. Functional area not required. Currency is GBP. Profit center, I have only one profit center in this controlling area, so I am copying this only. And then record quantity, these all are the optional, but whatever you have you can plot over here. These informations are optional. That's all. So let's, this is one line, let's copy it and we will create the second line. Second line is CC03, same, cost center 3, CC3 manager. Okay, so I have done with my, so once you complete with your this one, you can save it on your desktop or any other server. Save as, browse, desktop, cost center _1. So this I am going to upload. Then close this. Okay. Close the Excel sheet. Now go back to the data migration cockpit and upload file. Click on the upload file. Now here you have to select your newly created file wherever it is stored. EC, this one, this we had created. You can enter the description also for your identification purpose. Let's enter cost center for 1616. Also you can enter some comment also if you want. Click on the upload. This is uploaded, but it is not active, so you have to select this line and then now here you have option to open it. The file will get opened. You can delete it also and then click on the activate. It gives you the size also, when created, who created, all the information. So if you have multiple files, you can in future you can see, and it's a status also. So right now the status is not active. Once it is activated, it will get converted into active. Click on the activate button now. So you see data file saved successfully and it is not started. You will have the option to refresh over here. Yes, you can refresh it. So now this file is in the active phase, but still it is not uploaded fully. Now it is possible for in a big project that you may have multiple files. So for the auditing purpose or for the tracking purpose, this gives you opportunity to have a look over here. If you have multiple files, you can see what is not started, what is activated, what is transferred, what is not fully uploaded. Those things you can see over here. Its size and everything you can find out over here. From here also you can get the documentation, and the migration status is in process for this object, cost center. Okay. Now you can leave it here also. After 2 days, once you finalize your file, you can re-upload it and then you can start your final migration. So now suppose after 2 days we are here, or at the same time if you want to start, select this line, it is already selected, and start the transfer. So it will give you a warning message, just click on OK. Now it will show you the progress bar. In case there would be any error, it will be documented over here. So you will have to go back to the error. You will have to check all the errors and correct it first. Maybe the format of the date, maybe the decimal things, that is those kind of errors, or maybe sometimes the missing things, like if some fields are mandatory and you have not uploaded. So now it is 100%, then close it. So now you see start processing. This is the log, end of the processing, cost center, end of the processing. So these are the translation combination added automatically by the system. So this is the log.
Because this is the only place where the
800 is
configuration.
defaulted. So this means somebody was doing something. Okay, anyways, let's do the default values, customizing, setting 1616. Then mapping of the company code. So that we have already done. Okay, save. And then controlling area. That is already, it is there, 1616. Source value 1616. Okay, save it. And cost center category, this is also given. Okay, then process task, confirm mapping value. Okay, this is one-time activity, in fact. Mapping of cost centers, what is there inside? That is fine. Yes, this is conversion. This is one-time activity. Once you do it, then press on the next button. It is done 100%. This is the simulation. So now you see what is this is just a log. How we do it in the LSMW, and at the second last stage we do see that what is the messages. Some error is there that you can see from here, like functional area will be ignored. Functional area will be ignored. That's fine for us. We don't need functional area. Now press on the next. This is simulation mode. And the next is real import. Done. And then finish. Refresh. And then finish. Then you see the status is finished. Now if we go to the cost center, F4, enter. Now you can see 2 and 3 which we uploaded through the LTMC. It is now there. Let's go to the 2, press enter. CC02, cost center 2, CC2 manager. This is the category, hierarchy, currency, profit center. Control tab. By default it is everything is unlocked. Template we did not supply anything. Address we did not supply anything. Communication we did not supply anything. Let's see history. So this is created by me as on this date. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Ravi, one more thing I just wanted to know.
Yes.
Let's say in that Excel which you uploaded, there is some place called where I wanted to make it a mandatory. How do I do that?
It is there. It is there. Let's open it. Let's open the file. It's already there. So I'll close this one. In this file itself, you go to the field list, mandatory field, and in here a star is there, valid to date star. These stars are mandatory. Language.
Okay, let's say I wanted to go another field. I wanted to make a language or let's say user responsible as a mandatory entry. Right now it is not mandatory. How do I do that?
No, it is not possible. This is SAP standard. Whatever SAP standard is there, that only you can make it mandatory. Otherwise, what you need to do, if through the configuration you make it mandatory, then you will have to go with mandatory. But the download which you are going to the template which you are going to download from SAP, this will be in this format only. You have to manually mention over here like language in which the text are mandatory. There is no option at this point of time.
Okay, fine. That's it, right? Ravi,
Yeah.
then I don't know whether you have a time, not today or maybe. I just want small things. I mean, whenever you do the migration, let's say GL migration, balance upload, how are you going to do that? Not in S4 HANA, I mean, in S4 HANA context. Are you going to do via the LSMW?
In ECC, of course, LSMW.
But in case of S4 HANA, how are you going to
only
do that?
This option is available, LTMC or data migration cockpit. We have the objects over here. Na? Let's see it.
Okay. But this is only for the master data.
No, not for master. Transaction also. 1 second. Let me.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Let me show you. So now you see this is our project. Click on this. So you see FI, open, payable, open item, accounts receivable, open item, GL balances, fixed assets. So these only four area we concentrate on, no, in the finance side. So it is already there.